Okay. Ooh, this light has me really washed out. Good news and bad news. First, the good news. The case of Vallow Daybell, they ended early today. They got out at noon. And so the tapes have already been released, and I have already listened to all of them. So I've heard everything. Bad news, we need a class action lawsuit. Listen, Lord help me. Chad Daybell was sending sexy text messages to Lori, and they were read in court today. There is not enough brain bleach in the world to remove all of that from my mind. This is what he did. It's basically biblical fan fiction. So he took some portions from the Bible and named himself James, who was like Jesus's BFF. And then Elena was James's wife. I don't even know if that's actually true in the Bible, but he was like, yeah, Elena was James's wife and they hung out, but they were madly in love and they were best friends. And then he went on to describe the nasty things that they did to one another and the nasty things he wanted to do to her. Ew! Listen, these people could be convicted on that alone. I am dying to know the look on Lori's face. So that means later tonight, I have to watch Pretty Lies and Alibis here on the YouTubes, because our girl Gigi is right there in the court, and she tells you what happened that day in court. But she also tells you like who was looking at who and the looks on people's faces and stuff like that. What was the look on Lori's face when Mr. Potato Head was talking about what he wanted to do with his spud? Ew, ew, ew. The whole thing is so nasty to me. Oh, wait a minute. And it turns out, here's a little tidbit from yesterday that I accidentally left out. Two things. Number one, after Tammy died, Chad was like, hey, Tammy's job, listen, my wife was the breadwinner and now I don't have any health insurance. So what are we going to do about that? And they were like, oh, we're so sorry for your loss. Listen, this heifer died on Saturday. Monday, he was like, ding dong, hello, I need health insurance. Okay, way to grieve there, buddy. And so they were like, well, we're not sure about the income, blah, blah, blah. I was wrong about Tammy's income. She did not make $10,000 a year. She made $16,000 a year. Who makes $16,000 a year for a full-time job as an adult? No shade to those who are like poorly compensated, or I don't even know what you call that. This woman had a college degree. Why was she making $16,000 a year? I do not understand. She was a school librarian. She was teaching the children. Aren't children the future? Aren't we supposed to teach them well and let them lead the way? What is happening? So he was like, yeah, she was the breadwinner, so I'm going to need y'all to get me some insurance. And then he forgot about it because he was busy running hither and yon, going to Hawaii, and his new wife was getting arrested. And then he was like, hello, Tammy's job. My new wife, me and her need some health insurance. Yeah, she's in prison, but she's going to get out next week. Wrong, sir. Wrong. She did not get out the next week. That was 3 years ago. She still is not out because you two are murderers. Also, they plotted the murder using email and text messages. They never heard of WhatsApp. They are bad at crime. Listen, all this true crime is the best ad that WhatsApp could have. Now listen, I am not trying to help criminals, but if you want to keep your messages protected so the FBI and all of them can't get them, WhatsApp has end-to-end encryption. So it's like automatically locked up and nobody can get it. They're like, dear Mr. Potato Head, we're going to kill him on Tuesday. Send. What? What are these people doing? And then, Lord Jesus, he was like, Elena, he used to call her Elena. Okay. Elena, thank you so much for joining me in the shower this morning. Okay, first of all, yuck. That's number one. Number two, it was a fantasy. Ugh. Even as a fantasy, that is disgusting. And then he was talking about their love and how much they love each other. When they get together, it's going to be naked time. Oh, oh, oh. She probably looks hot naked for a murderess. I mean, most murderesses, I imagine, are hideous. She's hideous on the inside, clearly. She's cute on the outside. Well, she used to be before prison, because child, prison has not been good to her. Her roots have grown out. The Botox is worn out. She's looking a hot ass mess. As well she should, because she is in prison. She needs to sit down and think about what she has done. for a very, very long time. And then I forgot to tell you about the taco. Lord. So when Alex was alive, I think it was when Alex was alive, I don't know, when she was in the middle of committing her crimes, apparently weak-minded Melanie, the Melanese, got scared, and Lori was like, don't worry about it. I cast out the devil and I wrapped him up like a taco and threw him away to Antarctica. What? Is this a children's bedtime story? LDS friends, I'm gonna need y'all to weigh in. Now listen, I understand that these people are not representational of your faith. I fully get that. But are there is there tacos in the Book of Mormon? Is there Antarctica? I'm just trying to figure out, did she make all of it up? Or is this like little bits and pieces? Like the way Chad was making Bible fan fiction that included sexy time. Was there sexy time like this in the Bible? Ew. Sorry, I'm just brain bleach. I need some brain bleach. I don't know how our LDS friends do with tacos and Antarctica. And it's clear this woman got something wrong with her. And I want to say she's crazy, but this is not crazy. It's just not. Like, I know people who are mentally ill. I have mentally ill people in my family. This is not what they do. As I mentioned previously, they gonna borrow your lawnmower and you never gonna see it again. Oh, yeah. They gonna forget where they put it. Because that's how that goes. You know what they're not going to do? Murder you and your kids and bury you in the backyard. The murdering thing, that's evil. The taking your stuff and forgetting to bring it back, that's just trifling. Maybe mental illness, maybe trifling, maybe equal parts of both. Because I got some relatives who are perfectly mentally fine and they will borrow your stuff and you'll never see it again. You're just like, you only give them things that you're ready to get rid of. And when you loan it, that's a gift. That's a gift. My $20, my lawnmower, whatever it is, that is just a gift because I know you're going to break it. You're going to misuse it. You're going to forget to bring it back. I'm tired. Okay, listen, I don't need to rant about my family. What we need to understand is that today was a shortened day of court and the nice FBI man got up there on the stand and he read every single line of Lori's text messages, her emails, all of her communications for several years from 2 email accounts. She is a fool. She don't know. Listen, she planned about the life insurance. They planned the crime. They didn't plan the getaway. They just were like, well, we're just going to disappear this child and nobody going to look for them again. We're just going to take this money and nobody's going to ask questions. And for Lori's part, she been killing people for a while. I'm not even going to say allegedly because this is very clear. She was very comfortable with murder and she has been killing people for a while. And if she don't like what I had to say, sue me. What you gonna do? Come through a portal in my living room? Ooh, what if she appeared right there? Wouldn't that be funny? Anyway, so I'm just saying, she's a killer. She's a killer. She about to be convicted. And her potato head husband, boyfriend, whatever he is, that disgusting lump of a man that she married. I don't know. Oh, here's the other thing that I forgot to mention. You know how Melanese and Ian Pulowski got married after only 10 days? After only one meeting, Chad and Lori started having a salacious affair. One meeting. Girl, you easy. That's all I have to say. He wrote some third-rate books. You have a third-rate brain that is clearly a psychopath. One meeting and y'all started having sexy time over the text messages and over the whatever and making portals and visiting each other. One meeting. That's not a sign that you're super religious. That's not even a sign that you crazy. That's a sign you a hoe. I'm just saying. You ain't heard it from me, but your morals, they not that strong. You might have been talking about all the things that people supposed to do and not supposed to do and how they can get to heaven and whatever. You're not gonna have to worry about Jesus. You talking about he was your friend? He don't recognize you. I'm a heathen and I recognize you worse than a heathen. I don't even know what that would be, but you and Jesus, he don't know nothing about you. Now, I should have surmised that from all the murdering you was doing and the stealing of money and the taking money from dead people. I already knew you was bad, but like all this one day stuff and no shade to the loose sisters among us. I might have been one of y'all. Have your fun. Do what you gonna do. Don't murder because you need to get some of that Because you know what? As a woman, particularly if you even a little bit attractive, child, it's another one right around the corner. Another one right around the corner. And how long till she killed his behind? Because you know she would have killed him. I gave that 18 months to a year till he was donezo. His money was going to run out. People going to get sick of them books. And she was going to find her a new sucker to co-rule her kingdom. Oh, she get on my nerves. Okay. Finally, Melanie Pulowski. Oh, they sent her behind right on back to Arizona. They were like, okay, weak-willed Melanie, why don't you go on home? You can't follow directions. We told you not to look at the court case, and you looked at the court case on TV. Nah. You were clearly complicit. You're a co-conspirator. You'd be lucky if you don't end up with your behind in jail. You're going to leave all them 10 kids you had. We're going to keep them alive by keeping them away from you. So, They sent her back to Arizona. She's not going to testify. I wanted to hear every word she had to say so I could pick her apart and read her for filth. But maybe she will come up on the rebuttal case, or maybe she will come up when Lori gets up and tries to put up some kind of defense for her evilness. I don't know. But I have plans this weekend. I got a lot going. Another family party. Why do relatives keep having parties? They can have parties. Why do they keep inviting me? Like, I know I am delightful, but sometimes on a Saturday, I just want to lay down in my panties and bra and watch The Real Housewives the way the Lord intended. Okay, I got to get some sleep because I got to go be at a family party tomorrow. Yay. All right. Y'all have a good night. Bye.